Hello. Oh gosh. Cough, cough, dying. Hi guys, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. How are you guys doing today? Baba, I forgot to grab my controller. Also, I know you guys can see. There we go. Okay. Back to the starting soon screen. Ha ha ha. Wait, is my controller dead? Wait. Wait, is my controller dead? I plugged it in all night. What do you mean? No, 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 no. Oh, ew. Sorry. Is there a setting where I can say PlayStation controller? Do I have to quit? I am not playing this game with a Xbox controller setup. Why does my computer do this? This is cursed. Cursed! Oh, heck no. Powerwash, how could you do this to me? Wait, if I disable? If I disable the controller settings, and I turn it back on, has it always been these controls? Has it always been these controls? Am I gaslighting myself to think it was never these controls, but they actually were? I think I'm gaslighting myself. Okay, goodbye. I can't see because my hair blocked it, and oh my god. I think I'm gaslighting myself. I think I'm gaslighting myself. Oh my god, I actually can't tell. Because I literally block it. Hello? Can you hear me? Am I gaslighting myself? Oh my god, I've been gaslighting myself this whole time. Hello, welcome. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Hello. I just learned that the buttons on the side are Xbox buttons, not PlayStation controller buttons, and I'm kind of having a mini aneurysm. Oh my. I didn't realize. Sorry. I had to gaslight myself into thinking my controller was broken. Okay. So, let me move my model. You see the buttons on the side, how it says B and Y? Those are Xbox things. I have a PlayStation controller, so I have like square, triangle, circle, whatever. This whole time they have been Xbox controls, and I didn't. Anyway, hi guys, welcome. Thank you. Oh. Really? The cursed motel was not done? Hi guys, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking in. I hope everyone's having a great day. Iceland, congrats on first, and thank you so much for stopping by and checking in. More, congrats on second, and thank you so much for stopping by and checking in. Hi Jerry, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking in. I hope you're having a great day today. Sorry. I had to, I guess, indirectly gaslight myself back to thinking that I was right. Or wrong. How are you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. Sorry stream's a little delayed. I was, we were heaving? We were having, not heaving. We were eating, not heaving. We were eating fried chicken. But we had to wait a little bit. We got a late start to making dinner, or Pavan got a late start to making dinner, because, Schmoof was eating downstairs. And, we can't eat we can't start making food if Schmoof is eating, because if we do, he stops everything. Like, he stops eating himself, and he's been having, like, some food issues recently, so we didn't want to risk him, not eating. So, started din a little late. Pav and I are also watching, Stranger Things together. We're finally getting back to Stranger Things. Pav and I watched season 1, like, 2 summers ago. So it's been, like, a really long time since we've watched it. So now we're back into it. Though, I think we've already seen the episode we're watching, but neither of us remember it fully. So, because we don't remember it perfectly, we're just gonna keep watching it. You know, it is what it is. That's okay. I think the show's pretty good. Season 2 is very interesting, how it's... I don't remember how far we got into season 2. I kind of feel like we watched more than both of us are thinking we did. I'm only thinking we watched more than we actually did, because as we keep watching, I'm like, oh, this is familiar. Oh, this is familiar. If that makes sense. Like, you know when you watch something and you're like, I remember this. Like, that's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how we both have, like, felt. Like, he remembered half of, like, the last episode. I remembered, like, the other half, so we remember, like, 2 different parts of it. But now, like, we're watching episode 2, and I'm like, I remember their outfits. Because it's Halloween. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm like, oh, I remember, like, their outfits, but, like, I don't remember much else. Ah, yes. Always the EPs. I too was EP today. I ended up taking a nap. My watch is gonna be like, you took a nap today, again. Today so I started yesterday, I didn't get very far in it. I started the Menendez brothers, Netflix documentary from 24, I think it was. It's kind of old, so it's not like new. And then the new documentary of Lucy Lesby, I think that's her name. I should know her name because I like watched like 99% of this documentary about her. I guess she murdered babies under her care while she was a like a NICU nurse, like like the place where babies who are like really sick when they're born go. I guess that's what she like did. I'm in the pool, aren't I? So I was watching that. There's Pokemon chat, by the way, guys. Expert Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. Netflix now has like this thing because this is like a newer documentary. It literally just came out today, so I was watching it. Just as like an easy thing to listen to. I say is it's a murder mystery documentary about death. Well, I do Diamond Art. I guess like they like are now disclosing that they like digitally altered some people's appearances because I guess people were like pretty pissed for like one of their documentaries they released last year. They didn't say anything about like stuff being digitally altered, but I guess like I don't know, do they put like an AI filter over this lady or something? Because she's like a real person, but I don't know what they mean by digitally altered. Like they change her face, they put her through ChatGPT, like. I'm a little confused what they meant by that we digitally altered her. But every time she appears on screen, they're like digitally altered, digitally altered. And they're saying they did it to protect like people's like identities, which I think is cool. Like, you know, better than the whole like old style like blacked out room with like the really bad like voice changer and all you can see is like their silhouette. So I think it's cool that they can like actually show the people now, like, but have them, I guess, be digitally altered. That's interesting. Rip Pokemon. But I was like, I don't know what digitally altered means. Like, does that mean it's not her face? Does that mean it's not her voice? It's a very interesting documentary because the first half of it is talking about how Lucy is like convicted and how she's like in jail for like 2 years before they actually get to the trial, and how they're like, oh yeah, like she ended up killing like a bunch of babies while being like their nurse. So like the person you thought was supposed to help them was like actually harming them or whatever. So like that's pretty scary, obviously. Um but so it's quite an interesting like documentary. But then they're saying that they actually got it wrong, like at the end of the or like I guess halfway through, because I'm only halfway through the documentary. I got like maybe 20 minutes left. But now they're arguing that she actually didn't kill the babies. That it's all just like an elaborate setup and somebody else was killing the babies and they're using her as a scapegoat. I'm like, this is the most elaborate murder plan ever. But they're claiming too that like, oh, she actually didn't murder a single baby. They all just magically died of natural causes. Which like I'm not saying is not possible, but like 20 babies dying in like a month of natural causes in like 2010 is kind of concerning when I feel like modern medicine at that point had gotten to a really good point where like like infant death was very rare. Like I think in general infant death is very rare like, especially if the baby's, like, in a hospital. I think... Because, like, medical technology has advanced so far that, like, it's in general, like, a rare occurrence that I don't think happens usually? Go. Hi, TMIG, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking in. I hope you're having a great day today. Yeah, it's very interesting because they're, like... I guess, like, the documentary is very interesting because they claim, like, oh... Like, one time she gave, like, the patient insulin when they shouldn't have gotten it. And then another one, they were like, oh, she fed them too much. Which I was... And then they're like... But they're like, oh, but these are all natural causes of death. And I'm like, I don't think overfeeding a baby is a natural cause of death. I'm like, I think that would be very concerning if people were like, oh yeah, overfeeding a baby can cause deaths. Which I'm pretty sure it can, because it's like the same thing with like normal adults. Like overeating can cause upsetty tummies. Hi ATZ, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Check it out. We're having a great day today. Congrats on 3rd! We're just talking about my latest murder mystery documentary I'm watching. So I don't know if she's actually, like... So she was convicted in, like, 2015, I think, of murder? So I think she was in jail. Like, she was convicted. But, like, in 2024, I guess some journalist came out and said, like, you guys got it wrong. And now they're, like, trying to free her? Which, again, I believe everybody should get a chance at freedom if you deserve it. I don't know if a lady potentially convicted of murdering babies should get freedom. I don't know. That's kind of like a... kind of goofed. I mean, if she didn't do it, she didn't do it, but, like... She didn't actually refute the evidence when they questioned her. She was just like, if it happened, it happened. Which is really goofed. Like, if you're not guilty, like, wouldn't you be, like, telling the cops, I'm not guilty? Like, wouldn't you be, like, very adamant that, like, you're not guilty and you didn't do whatever it was and whatever? Instead of just sitting there being like, I could have done it. Like, she kind of just... She kind of, like, gives up. Which I guess if she saw, like, no other way out of it, I guess, like, giving up would be the answer, but... I don't know if she was manipulated. They have, like, you know, like, all crime shows, like, show the tapes and stuff. It just looks like she's, like, kind of very, it looks like she has very little feelings about the situation. Like, she kind of just looks very neutral in the whole thing, which I guess is what is concerning to the, you know, the police, because they're like, did you do this? And she's like, I could have. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like, either you did or you didn't? Question mark? You either murdered them or you didn't murder them? I don't think murder is a, I maybe did it. I had to think about it. Come back to me later? That's true. I did read... I have read that, like, false confessions are, like, a very... false confessions between a certain year are, like, a really big issue that the cops had. Because, I'm not saying all cops, right? Like, I think most of them are true. But I've heard that, like, if... Like, it's like, what, statistically? Like, after a certain amount of hours in interrogation, people tend to just say, yes, I did that, so they can get out of there. Because they're so, like, mentally drained, and they're like, I don't care what I say. So I have heard stuff like that, where it's like, oh, if you've been in interrogation for, like, over 48 hours, you're kind of, like, Like, even if you are fully innocent, you'll just say yes because you're like, I'm so tired, I don't care. Which is kind of goof. I did see on one of my podcasts that, like, I think in certain countries it's illegal to interrogate people over a certain amount of hours because they know that, like, the chance of getting a false confession is really, really high. Congratulations on the 70 stream watch streak, ATZ. It's like, I think because they realize that the rate of getting a false confession is, like, way higher, they don't do interviews over a certain amount of time because they realize that it could be more harmful to the case than helpful. Which, honestly, I think that's kind of smart, because the amount of false confessions that happen because people are, like, sleepy tired is kind of insane. I think it's, like... I actually don't know the exact number, so I'm not going to say a number. But I think it's well over 5%. It's like a number that when you hear it, you'd be like, oh, I did not think that false confessions happen that often. Okay, it says the second floor balcony wall. Also, this motel looked like a scary movie scene, and now it looks really nice. Really? That was it? I don't think I like the vacancies on this. I don't think I'd want to stay here. I don't think anyone should have stayed here. I think this should have stayed a murder scene CSI needed case area. Because, this place is creepy. Yeah, that's why I said, don't quote me, but I think it's like a certain percentage that if you heard the number, you'd be kind of shocked. That's why I said, I don't know if it's like 5% or whatever, but, like, it's actually, like, a fairly high percentage. Yeah, let's not tell Law and Order that we washed away all their evidence. I guess air conditioning's like a big deal here. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen a motel advertise that they have air conditioning. Granted, I'm not really going to motels all that often. I don't think I've ever stayed at a motel in general. Though I've only been to, like, Palm Springs, like, a handful of times. I bet their motels all have, like, air conditioning or something on their things. Yeah, a creepy desert with a murder hotel or motel in the middle of nowhere. Literally just made CSI's job, like, 20 times harder than it needed to be. I think this is the last thing I need for this job. I hope. Okay, come on. How do I get... I was gonna say, how do I get to the top and... Oh! No one answered my question. Why do I keep falling? Am I just not supposed to oh. There's a Pokemon in chat, guys. Exoship Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. Okay. Well, this looks highly dangerous. That's okay. I'll catch the Pokemon as soon as I hopefully don't fall off the top of the side. I don't know who wants to stay at this murder hotel, but I highly don't recommend it for anybody. If you guys want to stay at a place, make sure you look up before and after photos of the murder, because I don't want to hear about one of my viewers getting murdered on the TV. That'd kind of be like really unfortunate, and you know, some people would probably be sad if you died. I would be sad to hear that my viewers got murdered at a creepy motel in the middle of the desert with air conditioning. What did I miss? What did I miss? First floor side electric box cables. What? First floor side box electric cables? Buddy, that did not mean treats. Schmoof? That was not the word for treats. I said electrical box cables. Oh, wait. What? We do not eat electrical box side cables here. Motel lamp post. Oh. I was like, what motel lamp post? Guess they gotta be symmetrical. Motel balcony wall. Okay. Second floor side window. Shop air conditioning intake and motel balcony wall. Shop air conditioning intake. I don't know what that means. Ah! Oh yes, the murder pool. Okay. There's an achievement to own, like, all of the pieces of this washer. And then I think I have to clean a job with it. Uh... The Vista Pro... Wait. Okay. It's an achievement to complete a job using only this nozzle. I know why the people who wrote the guide picked the mobility scooter, because it's so easy. It's still a pain. The key? Am I not even hitting the key? Ah! Okay, back to the mini roller coaster. Uh... How do you do this? Do I have this achievement? The guy says I can buy a skin for the washer. Am I blind? Oh, look at all the suit colors. You look like a watermelon. I don't know why it's pink. That's not purple, that's pink. Okay. There's an achievement to ride the roller coaster. Oh, jeez. Oh, it doesn't stop. Oh, I thought it stopped. Oh, I thought it stopped. Stop. Cease. Well, there's a murder handprint on the control bar. There's a murder button on the... There's a murder handprint on the control button. No wonder we almost died. I only got a limited amount of time before it comes back. So we gotta wash up the track where it's not. Ah! Can I just walk across the track like this? This seems very dangerous. Oh, I'm sure I can get hit by this thing. Well, because there's like a murder handprint on the controls, I was like, I feel like the ghost of the amusement park or the roller coaster is gonna hit the button while I'm standing on the tracks and is gonna indirectly murderize me because it's pissed off that I cleaned off its murder handprint. I definitely have a feeling that this is potentially not going to go well. I also just realized that even if I clean the top of the track, it doesn't matter because I have to clean the bottom anyway. So let's just get the inside of the track done. And then we'll go back for the top. Okay. Here we go. if I can get hit by this. If I stand here, will it push me off? Oh! There's a Pokemon chat, guys. Extra Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. The answer is yes. The crocodile can hit you. You will not die. But it can't hit you. I thought the track was purple. But now I see that it's covered in purple, colored goo. Should we be concerned about toxic, like, black mold? I saw a TikTok the other day. I think I talked about it a little bit. But that there's, like, this mold that's at, like, Chernobyl or something that's eating the radioactiveness of the soil at Chernobyl. I don't know why the black mold in this game reminded me of the black mold of Chernobyl, but it did. Though, that sounds like really OP black mold, and I don't know if we should encourage it to grow, because that seems really scary. Like, what if the black mold tries to take over the world? Isn't this like some video game horror sequence? Like how like, something takes over the world? This sounds like something out of Resident Evil or something. I didn't even mean to use an Ultra Ball, but yay, I caught the Pokemon. Okay. Here we go. Oh, he's supposed to be green. He's got some big old eyeballs. Why does this crab look like he's in a lot of distress? This crab looks highly distressed. Is it because the crocodile's looking at it? Do crocodiles eat crabs? Well, guess we'll just clean the floor. Cleaning the floor tends to be, like, the easiest now that we have the moppy thing. This thing? The steam cleaner looking thing? Okay, I think... Wait, is there a bacteria that eats plastic? I'm actually not sure. You'd have to Google that. That sounds familiar, though. I feel like I've heard something about that, though. This looks like somebody's tummy didn't have a great time on the ride. Just saying. Oh, this is still water. I was like, is this still water? Okay, I think... Okay, I know it looks like we're doing really great progress, but I think I'll only get through this one. During this stream, I have a feeling I feel that this ride is gonna take me a large portion of time. Wait, you can recycle styrofoam? I don't know why I thought people burned styrofoam. That doesn't sound right either, like burning styrofoam. But I thought, like, you couldn't just, like... I thought so many people just threw it away, it didn't matter. Ah. Clearly would not have been a very good chemist if I didn't know that, but... Yeah. Clearly not a chemist, clearly a VTuber. I'm sure there are many chemist VTubers out there, like how there's that doctor VTuber who's actually a doctor. Which, like, good for him. Clearly not a chemist. Though I don't feel like I would see the doctor VTuber playing Powerwash Sim. I don't know anything about him. I'm just saying, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would be sitting here cleaning dirt off of a roller coaster. Yeah, so I think, depending on how long this takes me, this will probably be the only thing we work on today. Because it says the next, according to the guide I have, the next thing I have to clean is the solar system, which I don't know how you clean a solar system. That makes no sense. It's a very large water area. No fishing. Wait, is it faster to use this than to use the other thing? I think so. I wish the water area was broken up a little bit more. Because I hate when, like, an area is so massive. Because then it's, like, super hard to figure out where I missed, if I missed a spot. Like, it's almost impossible. I should have started with the land, I realized. I think if I started with the land, it would have been easier. Oh well. There we go. Oh, I'm actually almost done cleaning the water floor, it says. Never mind. I thought it looked further... Wait. It does split, but I don't know where it splits. Oh, it's this, like, really thin, invisible line. I was like, oh, we're almost done. And then it was like, no, you're not. And I was like, oh. Okay, here we go. I think next week, I want to maybe play some Hades. Or the week after. Gotta put some time into Hades. That's another one of my games I want to beat in 2026 is Hades. I want to get all the achievements in that game. I'm determined. Maybe once I'm done with Ever After, Escape from Ever After, I'll go to Hades. I feel like there's so much I still have to discover in Hades too. There's so much to discover and so much to do still. I really like that they made their second game so, like, detail-oriented, but also that it has, like, so much in it. I thought the first Hades had so much in it, and then the second game, they definitely stepped it up. I never thought they would actually make a second one, so the fact that they did is really cool. I think I could have continued to play Hades even when I beat it, but now that Hades 2 is out, I'd rather, you know, play the newer one. Because I think I've maxed, like, everyone's friendship, and I maxed all the keepsakes in the first Hades. So now I gotta do the same, max all the keepsakes in Hades 2, get everyone to max, like, friendship, with all the nectar ambrosia. Gotta wake up Hypnos. You know, got lots to do. Gotta figure out how to get Persephone and Hades to accept my gifts. I'm assuming that's like a story quest or something. Because they have yet to accept anything from me. And I really want Hades' keepsake. Because in the first game, What is this? A fish bobber with eyes? Kinda cursed. Okay. I don't know why he has eyeballs. What was it, SpongeBob? Where everything has eyeballs? Like, super cursed? Hello? I just realized this is a alligator fishing up piranhas. What an interesting choice. What an interesting choice. This is such an interesting little island. Okay. Also, soon it will be a week since I started Octopath Champions of the Continent. And I gotta say, it's a pretty good game. Except it's very, I feel it is very pay to win. Unless you have a ton of patience and log in at least twice a day. I'm excited to see Octopath Zero compared to it. Because Octopath Zero is like the game with the story, but without the gacha element to it. But in Octopath Zero, they have, like, things where you log in every day, and you can, like, watch an ad, and see, and, like, find a Kate, which the Kates are the, like, cats that give, like, tons of experience. But the difference in this game is not everybody can be leveled up to 100. Only, like, the high rarity people can be leveled up to 100. So, it's very different. But they have items that also, like, will level up people for you. There's a Pokemon in chat, guys. Expert Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. I actually got very lucky, and I managed to. So they give you They gave me Cyrus for free. For anyone who doesn't remember, Cyrus is the scholar from the first game, and then I got very lucky and managed to get Oswald, the guy whose story we worked on last week. His chapter 3 and 4. So I managed to get Oswald, which was super awesome and very lucky, I will say, because he's also a... Well, he's a... Oswald's a 6-star. So Oswald's actually, like, better than, Cyrus, technically, because he's, like, a higher rarity. But it's very interesting, because, I leveled up Oswald to, like, level 80 on, like, the first day of having him. I like went super hard on leveling him because I was like, oh, Oswald like is a 6-star, and in like every video game I've ever played, a 6-star is always better than a 5-star, and a 5-star is always better than a 4-star. So it's like, oh, clearly Oswald needs to be the better leveled character. Do you know what the only thing that sucks about the whole thing is, though? Cyrus does like triple the damage Oswald does for some reason, and I'm like, why? I'm like, I committed all these resources to Oswald to level him up. Is he pushing him off the log? Hold up. Is he committing crocodile murder? Are we cleaning up another crime scene? I did not know I was playing crime scene cleanup. I thought I was playing Powerwash Sim. What in the crime scene cleanup is happening here? I'm so confused. What? Powerwash Sim should, collab with crime scene cleanup. Yeah, that's true. Though it is a roller coaster. It's a very interesting roller coaster. Granted, I've been on the Winnie the Pooh ride a couple times, and that's a very interesting roller coaster too. Oh. Okay. I know some people have said that I should play Crime Scene Cleanup. I think Crime Scene Cleanup would make me sick, though. I've heard that the way the camera moves is very, like, jittery. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh, he looks possessed? Okay. I just opened Octopath Traveler to do my, like, little ad things, because, like, if you have to sit and watch the ads for, like, 3 minutes each. But they give you, like, a guaranteed Kate. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and get the guaranteed Kate while we quash, because it literally takes, like, one button press. And then this, like, 6-minute ad for Diablo Immortal or whatever just popped up and scared the crap out of me. The ads vary. So sometimes they get ads that are 2 seconds. Sometimes they get ads that are 4 minutes. 3 to 4 minutes. It's very confusing. I try to look at the ads like when I'm doing something else. But the ads reset twice a day. So I've been trying to be really good at when reset happens, which is at 10 p.m. my time, which is when I start stream. That's when reset happens in Octopath Champions of the Continent. So I've been trying like really hard to Been trying really hard to, like, get them early. Wow, this is truly a murder scene. Okay. And for some reason, the Diablo Immortal ads are, like, the longest ones. And the worst part about the Diablo Immortal ads is it's the same ad, but it's only a 15-second ad. But for some reason, they buy, like, 3-minute slots for the ads. So the ad, it's the same ad playing for, like, on loop every 15 seconds. Which I'm like, I feel like you just wasted money or just were too lazy to make a longer ad. Like, I don't know what's happening in Diablo, but, like, this is kind of weird. This is, like, a very long ad spot for a whole lot of nothing. Okay. I'm gonna clean the nest. Oh, there's grass floor, too. Okay. I know that the nest is, like, this outline. Okay, there we go. Okay, sandcastle on the grass floor? Sure. Oh, okay, guys. Ads have started, but don't worry, I'm here. I'm gonna stand up, stretch, move around, take a break. I hope you guys do too. Oops, my bad. Don't forget, 4th and 5th are still available if you want to grab them. Hi, Al. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking in. I hope you're having a great day. Once again, guys, I'm barely any steps away from my steppy goal. Please ignore me while I stand in place and walk in place. I'm like 10 steps away. I just need my watch to tell me that I've walked 10 steps. That's the only issue I have with an Apple Watch, is sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, there we go. I got it. I got my 10 steps. I did 5,002 steps today. According to my Apple Watch. Okay. I'm trying to be really good about my steppy goal. I actually purposely walked Schmoof like extra today, later, because even though it was cold, I was like, oh, I really want my steppy goal. And I haven't been getting my steppy goal recently, because I haven't been, moving around too much, because I think I'm kind of getting sick. Pavin's not feeling too great, so I'm like, oh no. Oh no. So I'm like, if Pavin's not feeling too good, then like I might not feel too good, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I'm kinda hoping that we're not sicky. Because that would be very unfortunate. Yeah, I think it's because of the cold weather. I think a big part of it is the cold weather, and everything. So I'm hoping not to have the sickness. So we'll see. Also, I'm hoping I can, when I wake up tomorrow, I hope to clean up the kitchen some more. The kitchen's kind of messy because like we've obviously been eating, and like when you eat, you make a mess. And because we had fried chicken tonight, the kitchen's kind of extra messy. So I'm hoping that tomorrow I can like clean up the kitchen and then maybe make brownies. It would be a super short stream because it's just like you mix in a couple ingredients kind of brownies, so they're not like anything special. But I'd probably just hang out while I make brownies. I said I was gonna do it today or like yesterday. I just didn't get to it. So I just hope I don't feel sick tomorrow, because if I feel sick tomorrow, I'm definitely not going to be doing the brownies. I don't think I want a 100-day brownie in my house. Especially not with my son. My son would try to eat both. Which he can't have either, so. Though I did just get a recipe about some lady who did like a brownie mix. Is it Ina Garden? She just did like this everybody has to have it brownie. Cause I guess it's like a brownie fudge sundae thing? I'll have to look it up on TikTok. I don't know what it's called, but like people I guess on TikTok were going crazy about it. I got like I liked one video and then I saw like 50 billion people making the same exact recipe, and they were like, "Oh, but I made mine different," and they all made it the same exact way. I was like, "Uh-huh, a difference. Sure. Sure." Okay, let me look at the brownie thing so I can tell you guys what it's called. There's a Pokemon chat, guys. Expert ship Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. But a Pokecatch is not food. Okay, so it is called Ina Garten's Brownie Pudding. For those interested in what I'm talking about. It's a brownie pudding, so it's not like, so the inside, because it's a pudding, stays like more like moist and soft, and, like, doesn't get, like, hard or super crunchy. So it's like a... It's very interesting. Okay. Yeah, look, these purple streaks are everywhere. So much to clean up. So little time. Oh, okay. So there's this... Oh, so it's two different types of grass floor? Okay. I thought this was sand. To be really honest, because it's yellow. This is giving grass floor. The other one is not. Or was not. I don't like how it's getting, like, this gray-green. Kind of shady looking. It's giving the green marker I was using last night. Oh, it's just the shade. Okay. I was like, oh. I was like, it's an ugly green. Just like the marker I used last night. That marker, the green marker, the yellow-green marker was not a great marker. I think it was good for, like... I think it's good for, like... Maybe if I outlined stuff with it first and then hopefully didn't get the other green on it, but it's not great for, like... I don't think it's great by itself. I think it's pretty ugly by itself. Personally... That's just me. I should have gotten a yellow marker instead of the yellow-green. I thought it looked really cool in person, though. Clearly I was wrong. Okay. Oh, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Schmoof. No, you can't put your head in the trash can. That's gross. What are you doing? Why are you grabbing the laundry? My son, please. My son, please! Okay. Do do do. Moofer, why must you do this? Why is there so much dirt at this on this roller coaster? Oh, he's eating. Or not. Shouldn't have said anything. Wait, what does this say? Someone and someone was here? Okay. We're almost done, guys. Wait, what? What do you mean it's not fully cleaned? Oh, the inside! Oh, I forgot I didn't clean the inside, I only cleaned the outsides. Ah! I have a question. Would people be interested if I put it on my throne to purchase me Lorcana packs that I then open on stream? I'm just wondering if people would be interested in that. Okay. Doo-doo. 1 second. I gotta check on Schmoof. He's good. Are we sitting? Doo. Okay, we're almost... Actually, you know what? I've done a lot more than I thought I did today. I'm surprised how much I've gotten done today. I seriously thought it would be less because this is pretty... Like, pretty large in terms of, like, space and size. And I thought that this would take me longer. I thought this would take me 2 streams, quite honestly, but I think I'll be able to finish it today. And then maybe start the solar system. The problem is, I don't know the solar system because there's an achievement that's attached to it. I don't know if I have to do it in one go or not. So I'll have to see how big the solar system is. I kind of wish they gave you multiple jobs that would pop up at once like the other game did. And how this game has done before too in the past where like sometimes there's 2 jobs to do to pick from and sometimes there's just 1 job. So I could do 2 jobs. If I could pick between 2 jobs, I would do the solar system next time just to ensure that I would fully not like miss an achievement because I only did like half of it on one gameplay and then half of it on the next. I don't know how particular Powerwash is. You know, in terms of like their achievement system. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I like that the tracks are colored and broken up by color. Definitely makes them easier to clean. And easier to fall off of, obviously, too. I wonder if this would have been easier if I rode the train backwards and I just, like, held my power washer to it. Yay, we finished them! Okay. Let's get the columns. Luckily, these are pretty easy. Lots to clean. I how, you know, most of Power Wash is kind of like, oh, it makes sense why this place is so dirty. This one, everything around it is so clean. Why is this the one place that's really dirty? That makes no sense to me. Why is this place so dirty and everywhere else is, like, super clean? It's like the dirt monster that showed up only wanted to get this place dirty. Oh, okay. Also, I may have underestimated my skills. This might take 2 streams. Let's just get the barrier. There's a Pokemon in chat, guys. Exoship Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. Wait, is the barrier one giant thing? No, it's multiple. Okay. Wait. The outside of the barrier's dirty too? Oh, this just made it so much more of a pain than it needed to be. Crocodile ride. Why? Oh. Do I have to walk across the top of this? Oh, this is such a pain. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is a whole lot of work for some railing. I don't know why the rail needs to be cleaned as well. Oh, there's the cat. Also, if there's that big thing of scaffolding, I fear. I fear for the big thing of scaffolding. Okay, here we go. It should be easier to do one than the other. But I can get the other side from. I get the top from the other side. Okay. Here we go. Lots to clean today. Then when we get back to when we jump back to the other side of the fence, we should be good. Jump back to the other side. Should be very minimal dirt I have to clean up. Should work out really well for me. Oh. And with minimal dirt, then we'll have at least the fence done. Okay, there we go. Pretty easy. Now, the only thing I don't like is there was a lot of setup to get to this point. in my opinion, too much setup to get to this point. But we're 50% of the way through, so that's a pretty good sign, I would say. Okay, almost 50% of the way through. I gotta log into Polia tonight and see what the new update is. I heard they just did a major update. I want to check that out. That'll be really cool. It's like some big winter update. So we're very excited to see what they've included and or not included. I think I saw like new furniture. I think that was one of the things I saw was new furniture. I know they have ranching now, so I haven't logged in a while. So I gotta figure out how to start my ranching skill. That sounds like so much fun in Polia. I don't know why. I know I was working on like my bug room and my fishing room, and I was trying to get more fish, but then the Elderwood showed up, and then I stopped playing as much because the Elderwood highly confused me. A new area shouldn't have confused me, but it made all my quests kind of funky, and I was like, oh, too much thinking. Too much reading. I just think that reading and thinking aren't for me, guys. They just take so much effort with your brain. They require you to use brain cells. Like, what if I don't have any brain cells? What if my brain cells are taking a nap for the day? Like, I don't know. What am I supposed to do about that? Okay. Here we go. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Lots to clean. Okay. The little steam cleaner thing, as much as I love it, I don't think it competes anywhere near the efficiency of the Pro Power Washer. I think this thing's just too good. I was playing Dreamlight Valley last night after stream a little bit, just to catch up on some things, and I was trying to get through some quests because I've been telling myself I want to work through quests some more, like on and off stream, because I have so many quests, and I feel like I've kind of like neglected my quest log ever since the first DLC like 3 years ago came out. So I've tried to like make a goal for myself to do like one quest a week. And last night Merida kept following me around, and I was like, oh, fine, Merida, I'll help you. What do you want? It turns out I had to do one thing, and I was done with all her quests, like, forever. But I didn't know, because wasn't paying attention the whole time. So I thought she was just being really annoying and following me. Little did I know that I just needed to take a picture, and I would have been done with her level 10 quest. And that would have been one less quest that I would have had to stare at every single day. And I was like, oh... Oh my god. I was like, what? I was like, are you kidding me? So, there's that. And then I was like, oh, I should work on Oswald's quests because he was like also following me, and I was like, oh, maybe his quests aren't too hard. And his quest seemed pretty easy at the start, so I was like pretty excited to start his quest until his quest gave me 3 more quests to do for his quest. I was like, are you joking? I was like, I was going to get rid of 1 quest, and instead it spawned 3 more. Kind of annoyed. Okay. Well, all the roller coasters gone. I'm gonna try and clean up the floor. Okay. Not sure why the speaker's black. Okay. Trying to clean as much of this while the train is gone as possible. Oh. Where's this wall dirty? Okay. I get the tail. I don't know if I necessarily want to sit in this thing. After seeing how much dirt is on this. Kinda concerning, no? Hi Zen, welcome. Congrats on... Or thank you so much for stopping by and checking in. How are you doing today? Not congrats. It's Pokemon chat, by the way, guys. X-Bishop Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. Okay. Ugh. Clean this floor really fast. Ah! Zen, congrats on catching the Pokemon. Hey, that's great to hear. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. We're just playing some Powerwash Sim, as you can see. We're cleaning this roller coaster, which is extremely, really dirty and gross for some reason. Yet to figure out the reason. That's what we're doing. I'm using the really good nozzle and lock screen to quickly just disintegrate the dirt. I can't tell if this is actually going by faster or not. I think it is. I mean, of course I have to go back and, like, do touch-ups. But I think that's okay. Woo! Wee! Here we go. So close. Okay. I feel like it's a lot more the beams than the actual ceiling that I need to clean. It's okay. Well, that was pretty fast. Okay. Doing some fast cleaning. Oh. Okay. Oh. I didn't realize I'd be able to reach all the way over there. Ah! Okay. We got the dinosaur or the dinosaur murders? The alligator murders? Okay. Ah! Wait, there's a railway up there or something? What the heck? Okay. There we go. Wait, the waterfall has so much to clean. What? Why is... What does it mean? Okay. Why does it look like there's blood on this rock? Why do we have murder rocks now? Okay. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I was like, why is this rock not clean? That makes so much more sense now. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Lots of dirt on this rock. You know, the heavy-duty power washer was really cool and really great, and now I feel like it's not cleaning the same amount as it was before. Has the dirt just gotten tougher as we've continued to clean? It makes me wonder if the dirt becomes sentient as you keep going. Like, in terms of the dirt being sentient, like, because, like, at first you can use, like, a basic power washer. And then, as time goes on, you have to use, like, a better power washer. So, is the sentient power washer, or sentient dirt, becoming alive? It's like the black mold I was talking about at Chernobyl. the dirt's becoming sentient and adapting to the ways of the power washer. It's like, oh, we won't go extinct today. This power washer's got nothing on us. Which, that would be kind of crazy if dirt did become sentient as, like, a thing. I'd kind of be concerned about the game. Not, like, in a bad way, but I'd be concerned that the dirt is, like... Because the dirt is turning sentient, does that mean it's taking over the planet? Does that mean it's, like, eating people alive? Oh! Why is there an umbrella up here? What? Why does this look like some holiday, like, hangout? What? Who is chilling at the top of this? Okay. It said there's another level. Okay. I know I didn't finish the last one, but I want to get the solar system job. Like, I want to get the solar system achievement first. This move. I thought the sun would move, not the floor. Granted, I guess that in terms of what I just said, that makes no sense. Obviously, the sun doesn't move. Everything revolves around the sun. Basic science. Real glad I'm not a chemist. Or a whatever... Astrologist? No, that's not like an actual degree. Right? Wait, is an astrologist an actual degree? Ah! What is happening? Am I thinking astrology? I think I'm thinking astrology, not astronomy. It's Pokemon in chat, guys. Exoship Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. Okay, where... Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh! The gnome distracted me. Oh. Beep beep, gnome. Well, no matter what it's called, there's a reason that I wasn't one. Also, guys, ads are about to start, but don't worry, I will be here after. Hi, Instant, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And checking in. I hope you're having a great day today. Welcome, welcome. Zen, congrats on catching the Pokemon. We're cleaning the sun. It does! Sometimes. 90% of the time? Except times like right now, where the sun should make a nice ding noise, and it's not. Aha! Okay. How am I supposed to clean these in order? Okay. When you begin, you clean the sun. It's the largest object. Okay. Mercury. That's Mars. Venus. I'm walking the wrong way. What? Neptune. Wait. Wait, is Is Mercury the closest planet to the sun? Oh my god, look at that. It's like if I paid attention to the game or school. Okay. And then Venus is next. Wait. Wait, I thought the other planets had moons. Isn't Earth not the only planet with a moon? Aha! Guys, look, it's the Earth. Someone put a smiley face on the Earth. Why isn't Earth clean? Earth. And then Mars. That's Uranus. Wait, is this Mars? Isn't this where they say we could live if Earth were to, like, blow up? Mars is, like, tiny. They're trying to get us to live on Mars? Hi, Mona. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking in. I hope you're having a great day today. This is Mars! That's Earth! Mars is small! Is Mars bigger than Earth? Oh, frick. Are you kidding me? Is Jupiter not as big as the Sun? So Mars is small, right? Like, in terms of size. Isn't that where, like, SpaceX has been going to? Elon Musk's rocket company? He owns SpaceX, right? Is SpaceX fully self-funded? Like, they're not, like, NASA's funded by the US government, right? SpaceX is privately funded? Yes, he owns it. No, it's not. No, he doesn't fund it? Or... Ah, so from what I'm hearing, NASA spends their budget on SpaceX now. So NASA's essentially discarded NASA for SpaceX. I only know about SpaceX because it was like on the news a lot before I moved, because Elon Musk was doing something or other with it. I feel like he's always doing something or other with it, but I mean, you know, when you build a rocket ship and it actually works, if I built a rocket ship, I too would want lots of funding to go into it. Oh my god. This planet's driving me crazy. Where's the ladder? The ladder doesn't work on this. I've been scammed. Wait, we can get the floor to move. Wait. That did nothing for what I was trying to do, but okay. Thanks, game. My genius idea clearly was a bad idea. Are you talking about SpaceX's rocket? Or NASA's? I'm assuming SpaceX, because that's what we're talking about. Again, not highly informed on, like, the dealings of space. It's because it's got, like, all the newest technology and stuff, right? Like, and obviously being self-funded. Elon could add, like, extra crap to it, I'm assuming. That's how that works. Okay, Jupiter? Saturn has the ring. No, Saturn does not have the ring. Wait, which one's Saturn? Yeah, Saturn has the ring. After this, we're going back to the hungry alligators. Didn't Katy Perry go on, like, a SpaceX rocket to the moon or something? Or like a bunch of celebrities did, and people make fun of them. Yeah, okay, I remember. She was like acting like the world was over when she chose to go in the rocket. Oh! Is Richard Branson also in the running for space adventure? Richard Branson's like a billionaire, isn't he? Isn't he like a billionaire who owned like an airline? I remember seeing him on Shark Tank a couple of times. It's kind of bad that that's the only reason I know Richard Branson, but I mean, isn't he also like super rich billionaire dude who uh he owned like an airline company? Owned or owns? And then I think I saw again through Shark Tank that nobody invested in the Ring app, like the Ring cameras that like everybody has now, like everywhere in the world. But I think Richard Branson like called them afterwards, like after it aired on Shark Tank, and invested because he was so interested. I think. So then the dude who came out with Ring ended up like selling his company, selling Ring to like a private equity firm for like tons and tons and tons of money. So now the guy who came out with Ring is now also one of the sharks of Shark Tank. And then I just saw that the lady who came out with Sprinkles Cupcakes, her company, she sold it to private equity and like now they're closed. So Sprinkles Cupcakes are like no longer a thing. Like they're just gone forever because I guess their sales were trash for like years, and because private equity owned them. Private equity is like not very nice if like your sales aren't great. Granted, I actually really used to like Sprinkles Cupcakes, and then I went and got one day when I was at like downtown Disney because they had a place in downtown Disney, and I was like, oh, I want to get one. The frosting was so sweet, it like almost made me like puke. Like I was so sick. Wait, did Ring sell to private equity? I thought it did. Or maybe he sold to Richard Branson. That's what I've heard, that private equity destroys companies. Because private equity doesn't care. Like there's like private equity's only thing is they want to make money, right? This is against the wall. Where's the button? That's not like much better, but at least it's not on the wall. Lots of people hate private equity, from what I understand. This is very blue, very shiny. It's Pokemon in chat, guys. Extra shit Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. Ew. Why is this red and goopy? Haha! Okay. We're going back to the mini roller coaster. I just wanted to get that achievement before I forgot. Um, Because I didn't know if I started that one and then came back to it later, if it would, like, still be available. Like, if I started it and then didn't finish it, I wasn't sure if it would stay. Or, like, count my achievement. So I just wanted to finish that before. Here we go. Rip Pokemon. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm using the super-powered long range washer to get a lot of the basic dirt off very quickly. So that I can go back in and do the fine detail, and just have to only do the fine details. Okay. Here we go. Speaking of airlines, because I was talking about Richard Branson and his airline or whatever, I saw, and I didn't know this, and I feel like I should have known this, just in general, because it makes sense when you think about it, but I guess, if you work for Emirates, that really high-end airline that mostly flies out of, like, Europe and into the Middle East, not only the Middle East, but it's, like, it's well-known, more, like, in Europe. I haven't really seen it here, like, in the US. I guess it's, like, a requirement as part of your uniform is that you have to wear, like, a ton of makeup. Like, if you're a flight attendant or, like, if you're a woman and you work for Emirates, you have to wear, like, tons of makeup. And I saw this lady did, like, a makeup tutorial, and I was like, oh, like, this is a very, like, in-depth makeup tutorial. She used, like, 90 products, and she's like, I have to wash this off She's like, and my makeup can't smudge or anything for, like, the 15 hours I work. And I'm like, imagine having to wear a full face of makeup for, like, 15 hours. Oh, I would die. I feel like the average person would die. And to make it worse, it can't smudge? That just sounds like a pain. I've never been there, so I don't have an opinion whether it be good or bad. I just see that they have lots of issues. In terms of, like... Like, I think it's kind of weird that women don't have as many rights as men, but maybe that's because I, you know, grew up in America, where women, you know, fought for their rights during World War II, and to have, like, the same rights as men. So, that's probably where I have a feeling about it. I don't have... I'm not educated enough to say one way or another how I feel. But I think that's kind of crazy that they require women who work for the airline to wear a full face of makeup. I thought that was very interesting. It feels very, like, 1940s. When... Like, 1940s, 1950s. Where, most women at the time in America, I believe, were like housewives and did not have a job. And all they did was raise children and have dinner on the table. Could I do that? No, because I would probably poison Pavin. Probably. If I had to make dinner every night, I think Pavin would starve. I think Pavin and I would starve if I had to make dinner every night. I don't... I don't think we should trust in my cooking skills. The fact that it's taking me like 8 days to commit to when to make brownies should be enough say. Okay, here we go. Ooh. See, that's what everyone says. I know. I think the problem is I just don't have like the oh. Are you throwing up? What's happening to you? Are you okay? Okay. Sorry. The schmoof made a very weird noise and I thought he was throwing up. See, I could learn, but I don't have, like, the love or the passion for cooking. I think that's the problem, is I don't have the love or passion for it. And I feel like for me, if I don't have the love or passion for something, I find it very hard to want to learn and or put time into something. Because I'm like, oh, I'm not that interested. And because I'm not that interested, I don't want to put the time into it. Kind of a sad pet, like, not pet peeve, but one of my little... one of the many quirks of me is if I don't think it's useful, I don't... See, and cooking would be such a useful thing to learn. I can microwave food. Does that count? Does microwaving food count? Congratulations on the Mega Ches, ATZ. Yeah, see? That's... I feel like that's all I gotta learn. You put food in a non-metal dish, you turn on the microwave, and you hope it doesn't explode. Though I did learn if you put a potato in the microwave for 10 minutes, it will explode. It will catch fire, actually, in the microwave. Well, yeah. Okay, but Mama Ches used to put potatoes in the microwave for 10 minutes, so I don't know why hers didn't explode, but I put one in the microwave and mine exploded. Even, like, it caught on fire and everything, like, in the microwave. I don't think it was that big of a deal. She was kind of disappointed in me. I did stab it with a fork! You guys are acting like I don't know how to stab food with a fork. I did stab it with a fork. I knew what I was doing. Well, okay, I thought I knew what I was doing. Okay, it wasn't that bad. She says it was a learning experience. I did! I wrapped it in a wet paper towel. Okay, first I took the potato, I stabbed it with a fork, and I wrapped it in a wet paper towel, and it still caught on fire. Okay? I even set off the fire alarm and everything. The fire department even got called. But I promise you I know how to microwave food. I didn't get to eat it because it caught on fire. But what if the potato's hot? Why would you touch it? Well, it's okay. Pavan makes dinner now because I told him that I microwaved a potato and he was so disappointed. He was like, he was literally like at a loss for words. Which, like, I don't understand why. I feel like microwaving a potato is like pretty normal. Is it not normal to microwave a potato? Everyone I knew used to microwave potatoes. Oh no. Wait, so we're not supposed to microwave potatoes? But I didn't want mashed potatoes, I want a baked potato. Wait, you're not supposed to eat all your meals out of the microwave? But Mama Ches makes baked potatoes in the microwave all the time. I don't think I've ever seen her use an oven to make one. Yeah, but the oven takes forever, because you gotta preheat the oven, and you gotta leave it in the oven for like 50 minutes, and then by the time you're done, you're like, I'm not hungry for the potato anymore, because it's been in the oven for like 50 years. Well, Mama Ches cooked for me all the time as a child, and I never died. Mama Ches actually doesn't let me cook at the house. She fears that I will poison the people around me. And then when I moved out, she was like, I feel like I failed you because you can't cook now. I told her I can make ramen in the microwave. Well, she didn't fail me. Pavan cooks. I set my expectations for a level of I want to be with someone who will cook, so I don't poison us. Is that not realistic? Is that not a realistic thing to ask in life? For someone who won't poison me? That's not myself? Because I definitely almost killed my college roommate a couple times. Not on purpose. I just didn't realize the chicken was underbaked. It was still kind of gooey. I don't know how, though. I put it in the oven for like 20 minutes at 400 degrees. So Pokemon in chat, guys. Exclamation Pokecatch if you like. The chicken was crunchy on the outside and gooey on the inside. What was I? How was I supposed to know? I was feeding it to her, not me. Well, it wasn't my food. To be fair, my college roommate did the same exact thing to me right after. She gave me underbaked chicken parm. Like, the next night. No, we had just bought it from Whole Foods. It was expensive chicken. It was fancy chicken from Whole Foods. Oh no! Yeah, doesn't everyone have a story where their college roommate tried to kill them? I thought it was like a pretty American college standard thing to have. Like, oh yeah, my roommate and I were like messing around and then they tried to kill me. Is that like not a normal, is that not a normal college experience? Yeah, my roommate and I literally gave each other bad chicken parm. But we had like a thing where we would cook for each other. Because we like we ended up like having like some bad food experiences, so we were like, oh, well, if we cook for each other, the food experience can't be that bad because we know who made the food. ATZ and Instant, congratulations on catching Pokemon. And she didn't eat red meat, and all I ate was red meat. So, and she only ate couscous, like the rice substitute, but wouldn't eat normal rice, and I only ate normal rice. So this was like the only compromise we could make was chicken parm. I don't know how chicken parm was the only solution, but I refused to eat couscous. I thought couscous looked really gross and didn't smell very good. Also, because I didn't like that she cooked it in water, not chicken broth. I thought that was kind of weird. Because I looked up how to cook couscous, and everything said to cook it in chicken broth, and she's like, no, you have to cook it in water because it's more flavorful. And I was like, the internet says. Yes, that's what she told me. Yeah, she said the couscous tasted better if she cooked it in water than in chicken broth. You guys have never had couscous cooked in water? No, but she also used tap water in California, which I was not a fan of her using tap water in California to, okay, you can use tap water, fine, but if our food is just gonna sit there and absorb tap water, we're gonna, like, die from all the random crap that's in American Californian tap water. I don't like couscous. It's like weird rice. Well, yes, I don't think California's tap water is, like, the worst, because California steals all their water from, like, the next 3 states over. Yeah, but it's also a college dorm, so... that in itself is a scary place to be. Also, where's the... I don't want this thing, I want the other thing. The scissor lift. I was like, what's the thing called? I had a water boiler in college for my noodles because I ate so many noodles. Somebody gave me like an electric kettle to boil all my water with, because again, I ate so many like instant noodles in college because they were scared I was gonna like die if I tried to cook real food. My college dorm water turned the kettle, the inside of the kettle blue. And it was like one of those metal ones you get at Costco. It's a very, interesting experience, I will say. It's okay. I would like to inform you all that my college roommate survived. I didn't actually kill her. She survived and is living her best life. So there's no need to worry about my college roommate. I didn't kill her with undercooked, sticky, gross chicken parm. She's healthy and happy and not dying. Me, on the other hand, depends on the day. Though, I don't think Pavan would ever give me undercooked chicken. I think if he did, I'd probably just, like, spit it at him and die. Though, I don't really like chicken. Like, if I had to pick, like, a protein to eat, I typically pick, like, red meat. Like, chicken is not my protein of choice. I just think chicken is very, like, sad tasting. Though, tonight we did have chicken. I did ask for chicken tonight. But it was of the fried variety. Like with water, like my college roommate used to say. Well, I know that. I'm Asian. You gotta put sriracha on everything. Sriracha and soy sauce. We actually ran out of soy sauce the other day. And I was like, nah! I told Pavan, I was like, how do we run out of soy sauce? He's like, you tell me how we run out of soy sauce. I was like, I don't know. I failed to cook chicken. What? My roommate and I collectively failed to cook chicken. Okay, I don't know how to wash the rest of this thing. I don't even know when when am I standing? Oh, I'm standing on the roller coaster. Wait, why is this branch not clean? Okay. Yeah, the outside cooking advice I got from Mama Ches was don't cook. But then she's like, I feel like I failed you as an adult because you can't cook. And then I told her, yeah, but remember what happened in college? And she's like, I think you should just buy food instead. She even agrees. Though, my mother-in-law thinks I should know how to cook. She thinks it's weird that I don't. I can boil water. Does that count? Yeah! I can cook water. I can cook ramen. I can cook pasta. I can cook... I can cook steak. I can fry rice, and I can make an omelet. Yeah, I eat my steak pretty rare, though, in general. So maybe my variation of steak is not what other people would eat. I mean, doesn't bug me. I mean, it's not raw meat. Hi, Sheepy, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking it out. You're having a great day today. It's like medium rare. I'm attempting. Oh, I can make rice balls. Uh... I mean, I can make, like, basic foods. I can make mac and cheese. But I guess that counts as pasta still. Oh, I can make eggs. Does that count? Scrambled eggs, fried eggs, sunny side up eggs, hard-boiled eggs, soft-boiled eggs, raw eggs. Um... Yeah, but you can't just live off of steak and eggs. That gets boring. I can toast a bagel. Uh, it's slightly more acceptable to be able to eat raw meat in Europe. Like, what's it called? What's the raw meat dish? Carpaccio? It's more acceptable to eat carpaccio at a restaurant here. It's Pokemon chat, guys. Extra Poke Catch if you'd like to grab it. I've had carpaccio at a couple restaurants with Pavin. So it is more acceptable to eat raw beef here, I guess you could say. I have never seen a raw egg on something here. I know in Japan it is totally acceptable to eat like a raw egg on stuff. Like they eat raw eggs on stuff all the time because their eggs are kind of like different in general. No, you keep your eggs in the fridge here. Or at least we keep our eggs in the fridge. I think it depends on, like, where in Europe you are. But, like, Province told me, like, that sushi here in Norway is, like, pretty much as, like, fresh as it can be. Because there's, like, lots of ports in Norway. So, because there's so many ports in Norway, they can get, like, super fresh like really fresh fish. ATZ, congratulations on catching the Pokemon. Roof flowers? I think I think it depends on what country you're in, Crusher. I think... Or Jerry, sorry. My bad. I think it just depends on the country. Not every country is, like, equal. Like certain countries, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to eat, like, fish in. Because maybe their fish just isn't as, like, good. If that makes sense. But, like, here in Norway, the fish are, like, really good and really fresh. They do have very overpriced fish markets, though. So, like, if you do visit Norway, like, you would want to be really careful. There's, like, lots of tourist traps that, like, promote really fresh fish. And, like, it is very fresh fish, but it's, like... It's kind of, like, super overly expensive fresh fish. Where is the loading bay flower? Aha! 1 second. Aha! The achievement I wanted! Okay. 12 more jobs, guys. 12 more jobs. And then I finish Powerwash. I'm gonna be a little lazy. I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah, the end of the last one kind of made me a little sick. So, I want to wash more, and I want to keep streaming. But I'm just gonna let it kind of do its own thing. Until we get back to the others. Like... I'm just gonna let it kind of auto-wash for a little bit. I mean, it's gotten me 2%. Gotta be smart about this. I also gotta buy my Twisted Wonderland keys for the month. I forgot that their monthly store just reset, so I gotta buy all my monthly refresh items from the game. Oh! Oh no, I hit my mouse! Gotta get all my summons, my keys. Use keys in this game to summon. So those are important to have. And I will say, I haven't spent money in Twisted Wonderland in, like, over a year plus. And I've pretty much gotten every Malleus card I've wanted. So, I would definitely say, like, Twisted Wonderland's a pretty solid gacha game for not requiring you to, like, spend tons of money to get who you want. So I'm personally pretty happy with it. So the keys are to like unlock. They're used to unlock like the door between like realms. I think that's what it's used. I think that's why they're keys. I just know that you talk to, so you know the magic mirror in Snow White, like mirror mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all, like the mirror. You talk to the mirror and the mirror brings up like a door where you turn the key and then out of the door is where the guys like the characters come from. They all kind of come out of coffins, which is like really morbid. But like that's how that you teleport from one area to another as a coffin. Look at that, guys. I'll be at a slight angle. But as I was saying in the Discord, I'm actually super excited because Isekai Slow Life, I just saw, and I don't usually read their maintenance announcements, which are kind of bad. I never read them. But I just saw that Isekai Slow Life is going to have a collab with Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, and I really like the anime, and I'm very excited because they're giving away an SSR Plus Roxy for free, which is like so exciting because Roxy is like my favorite character in the whole show. So I'm so excited that they're giving her away for free. But it says that Sylvie, Rudius, Sylvie Rudius, the red hair girl who Eris, and somebody else are going to also be in the collab. So I'm very excited. But I'm hoping it's not the kind of event I think it's going to be. I hope it's like the other events where you walk around and you, like, grab stuff. Oh, shoot. Okay. Just gotta do a little bit of cleanup, because standing in one place doesn't get everything, especially when they're not close. But there's like another kind of event that they've done in the past that are really crappy, and I think like everyone hates it because they're very like limiting events and they really suck. So I'm just hoping that they're not doing one of those events for Mushoku Tensei, or it's gonna literally be like one of the hated events. It's gonna be like the event for the like retired adventurer dude. I don't know what his name is. Oh, the Country Bumpkin event. They did this, like, new type of event for him, and everyone hated it. Like, everybody who talked about it was like, oh, this was, like, the worst event ever. Did I not just clean the whole Milky Way floor and it's still not counting it as clean? One second. Let's have it be pink. I don't think I'm gonna like the pink, but... Oh! What happened here? The pink stands out a lot more amongst a blue floor. I just want it to ding clean! I've never been to a planetarium, so I don't have a feeling one way or another. I think they look cool. I think I can probably get pretty bored, though. I'm not much of a space person. I'm not much a space and stars person. I know. There we go. Oh, really? I mean, they look cool. I feel very productive just standing here. I know I'm literally doing nothing, but I feel very productive just standing here. Obviously, I have to go back over certain spots, but, that's okay. I mean, we went from 7% to 20% standing still. I would say that's a pretty, it's a pretty good win for me. Again, though, I'm gonna have to stand up and move around and actually... I think I'm just gonna have to clean the outer ring itself. Like, by myself, rather than just standing here. Just because, like, the plants keep getting in the way. Wait a minute! Never mind. Never mind. We'll be extra smart now. Oh. 1 second, let me just get that. I should probably clean the outer edge instead of the innermost edge, but that's okay. Just the planets are spinning. I'm technically standing stationary. Yeah, this makes it so much easier. And then I don't have to deal with the pesky headache of trying to, like, walk around in circles. Because sometimes walking around in circles is, like, what gets me. So... it works out really well this way. Don't move me, Neptune. There's a Pokemon in chat, guys. Exoship Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. Ow! I moved! I moved my mouse. I was actually just gonna check the Pokemon community game really quickly. How many Pokeballs do I have? 17? See, I'm so glad I checked. I don't know why it didn't say I don't have the the outermost ring fully done. It's gone around a whole time. Also, guys, don't worry. Ads are going to start in just a moment. You won't miss anything, because if you're going to miss anything, it's going to be me standing on the moving thing, cleaning the ceiling. Goes. Do 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 do. Definitely in a work smarter, not harder way. Also, I don't know if I like pink as the highlight color, but I feel like blue right now is not the greatest color for this area. Just specifically because it's very, like, blue in color in general. Okay, I don't know what I missed. Saying I missed something. Wondering if it's just, like, the edge of the floor? Okay, there we go. One of them is green. We have orange, red, green, blue, yellow, pink, and white. I don't like the white, because I think the white's the original. Okay, back to the work smarter, not harder. Don't worry, guys, again, during ads, I will be here. I will be here, but I won't be here. I'm just gonna be letting this, like, swing in a circle and clean it itself. No, I am kind of rotating as this is happening. It's a little interesting. Is it because the room is curved? Oh. This is very interesting. Okay, maybe I'll turn off the moving thing. Where's the button? Here we go. What do you mean it's not done? Oh. I think actually walking is easier. But it kind of sucks because if the planet is in the way, I will have to move the thing. Like, whatever planet this is clearly in the way. Neptune, no! Okay. Or Uranus, no! Oh, I didn't know I wasn't done with one of the rings. Okay. I'm sure I'll have to move the planets at some point. Yeah, like here. Like, this is Neptune, right? Like, Neptune's totally in the way. It's okay. So, guys, ads have started, but don't worry, I'm here. You're not missing any riveting gameplay or storytelling, I promise. I'm just fighting Neptune? The planet? Maybe for some that's riveting gameplay. For me, I'm just yelling at Neptune. Okay. There we go. I don't know how this is gonna clean or if it's actually gonna work. I don't think this is working very well. Oh, oh, oh! This is very interesting how this is working. Will it meet the other line? Or can I just sit here and it will eventually clean the whole area? Will it actually start at the same exact spot? I wonder. Wait, does it actually meet at the exact same spot? Wait, that's actually really cool. Okay. What if I do it just a little bit over? This is very interesting. How this is working. Truly working smarter, not harder. Oh, oh, are they gonna I was like, are they gonna overlap? And this is where it stops working as well. cleaning the middle thing. Very riveting gameplay here. It cleans something without me actually trying. Okay, now it's just overlapping. Wait, is it gonna clean? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ah. Oh, here we go. This is very interesting. This is... This is just pure laziness, I feel like. What if I rotate? Ooh, ooh, ah, look, just rotating the nozzle makes it clean so much more. What if we go this way? I'm kind of shocked I'm cleaning this much just by standing still. Okay. Where's the button? Okay, enough fun. Let's actually clean. Here we go. There's a Pokemon chat, guys. Exoship Pokecatch if you'd like to grab it. Okay. Funny enough, just letting it run around like that has actually made it so my headache from playing the game has gone away. So now I can play for a little bit longer. Which is quite exciting. Yay! One part cleaned. Many more to go. Okay. Got this. Rip Pokemon. Surprised I'm cleaning so much. Oh, did I not clean this bench? Go. Oh, look at that! 2 pieces cleaned. I'm really excited that I actually cleaned the amusement park, or the mini coaster. We actually got to this level. I didn't think we would. Especially today. I thought that, the mini coaster would take it all out of me. So I'm glad I was able to power through. Okay. I don't think it's too bad. The inside of the planetarium. It's just like a lot. Funny to think that me standing still almost cleaned the whole light by itself. Without even really trying. Here we go. Okay, I think I'm gonna hit 50% and then I'll probably call it there. I know the stream was a little shorter today than I usually would like it to be, but, this game does kind of make me sick, and I can feel like the not feeling great feeling is returning. And before it fully returns and I have to go to bed early and not get anything else done after stream, I'd like to just, get as much as I can on the simple things done, and then at least get 50%. I think if I get 50%, then if I need to, I can, like, play a little bit off stream. The temple I did clean, like, the rest of it off stream. Or, like, a lot of the small, like, nooks and crannies for it off stream. Before we, like, took the stairs down, I did that off stream because I knew that was going to make me sick, and I'm really glad that I did because it gave me some time to, like, have, like, breaks in between. This one's not too bad, but I might just clean, like, the signs and the pedestals off stream, just so that I can have that break. Because the crouching is what usually what gets me in this game is not, like, the camera, it's the crouching. If I have to, like, sit and crouch over and over again, that's usually where I don't feel super great after, like, playing. So I'm gonna try and like maybe do a little bit of the stuff that requires crouching off stream, and then be able to like, you know, go from there. Here we go. Outer wall. Done. Okay, I know I said 50%, but we're almost done with this pillar. Might as well clean up the pillar. Also, I did see that Hollow Knight Silksong is now on crowd control. So I think I'm going to be looking into maybe doing crowd control with Silksong so we can beat it. Because where I am right now, I am having like the biggest struggle of my life. And I really want to beat the game. I bought it on day one release, and I haven't done that for a really long time for a game. And I loved Hollow Knight. But for some reason, Silksong is like way too hard for me. So I think I even have the mod where I take less damage. So I think if we do crowd control, I can beat it. That's like my hope and dream. You know, so I'm gonna look into maybe in March setting up crowd control for that. So we can all enjoy watching me want to throw the game out afterwards. Okay. Oh. Let me get that. Let me clean the edge of the thing. Or go to bed, because I know I'm going to forget that this is like a thing you have to clean. Like, I know I'm going to forget the floor trim. And then I'm going to be like, what's the floor trim? Okay, there we go. Done. I think it's looking really good, guys. But I wanted to say thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time it may be for you. Thank you, thank you. I will be here tomorrow playing Octopath Traveler 2. So if you guys are interested in hanging out for the Octopath story, this is the place for it on Thursdays. But so if you guys want to come hang out and watch me play, tomorrow we're going to be doing, I think I'm going to do Cassie's story. So that's going to be very exciting. I think I'm going to finally get to Cassie's story. Maybe do some chapter 1s like I've been saying for a while. But I think that's what I'll be working on. But once again, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope to see you guys all again very soon. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wait, where's the end stream button? Bye, guys.